We're curious about our classmates. I mean, there are some of my classmates with whom I had been very close that did not come back. Some of them have so-called disappeared. The question is why?
There are a lot of people who don't come back because they're just not sure of how well they'll be accepted. Will my friends that I knew well, will they be there? If not, who am I going to hang out with?
I share with those who are doubtful.
If anybody doesn't drive up here or fly up here for a reunion if they haven't been off and doesn't feel some butterflies in their stomach, it's dispelled once you're here because everybody, I think, is basically in the same boat.
When you do come back, you are welcomed so beautifully.
Many people have an anxiety about returning to a place where you were seen as someone different because you were someone different. So when you come back, you wonder how you're going to be perceived.
I urge anyone who feels uncomfortable about coming back just to give it a try because you'll have a good time.
It's been much better than I thought.
This is such an unusual and wonderful experience to be part of it, the reunion.
People who come back to reunions are either the thin or the
The
rich.
thin or the rich, that's right.
And we've never found that to be true.
First of all, the 50th reunion at Williams is a really big deal. The opportunity to get a large percentage of your class back, some of whom may have never been back since graduation, some of whom may have only come a few times.
I came to the 25th and then I came to the 45th. And I had such a fabulous time at the 45th that I knew I was not going to miss the 50th.
And the 50th class, of course, gets A1 treatment the whole way through.
You know, after 72 times 365, do I not have 4 days at a very small cost to devote to this activity?
Well, this is the first time I've come in 50 years.
I could go on and on about the reunion, but I have to say it's really worth it.
You get to have dinner with the president of the college.
The college does a really nice job of making it very comfortable for you and pleasant and fun, enjoyable.
Every time I come back, I meet more interesting people who are inspiring and interesting and fun.
And it's such a relaxed atmosphere. And I'm amazed at the reunions, especially, I'm speaking now about the 50th, how egalitarian it is. I mean, you go to a dinner party and there's no people kind of sneaking over and wanting to sit together. It's just a broad-based people sitting down and getting to know them, getting to know their wives, talk about what's going on.
Who knows who or who sits next to somebody else, doesn't matter.
You're accepted as an equal peer with all of your classmates, and people are just happy to see each other.
Dick Pierce had never been back to a reunion, and he had a great time.
I'm sure some of them think, well, all the people there at the reunions always go to reunions. They knew each other in college. I'm going to be an outsider. And I know that simply isn't true.
That's over with,
At our 50th reunion, a fraternity brother of mine showed up for the first time. He'd never been to a reunion at all. He had a wonderful time, and he was one of those people that said to me, hey, I should have come sooner.
I mean, we're all 70 plus years old, and almost every one of us has mellowed a lot.
It's really surprising how everybody is nice to each other. They really, really are.
I don't think you should come to a reunion because it's a duty. I think you should come to a reunion because once you get here, you're going to have a good time. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to enjoy the relationships. And Williamstown is a beautiful place. There's no question about it.
Just this morning at breakfast, someone who came in who arrived last night and not been here for 2 days and said, I came into the room and I was terrified I wouldn't recognize anybody. And I recognized everybody. And he sat down and our conversation picked up as it would have if we were at the student union. And in 1958.
They make a big deal out of it, and that's great. I don't I like being pampered. So yeah, no, it really is fun.
You don't want to go through life confusing effort with accomplishment. This place made the effort and accomplished the goals.
I don't think it matters whether you're a millionaire or whether you're living on Social Security. It's just nice to talk with people about where they are and what they're doing and what their experience has been.